Thot Daughter. They said Thot Daughter or Gay Son? Is that what they said?
Yeah.
But I'd rather have a Thot Daughter or a Gay Son. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Both of them would hurt a nigga hard, though.
Yeah, next question.
I'm not gonna lie, they both, either one.
Whether we want to acknowledge it or not, that hypothetical loaded question always exposed how homophobia and misogyny shapes our parenting before we even start having kids. This question incentivizes policing the identity of your kid when we're talking about sexuality or gender. See, heteronormativity can be defined as when you normalize heterosexuality in a way that places expectations on gender expressions in terms of, is you being modest or you being promiscuous, as well as is you being straight or is you being gay? So the question, would you rather have a gay son or thought daughter, is one that we have to really unpack with a bunch of intersectionality. You used to be asking, would you rather your son take on a little ping or your daughter take on a whole bunch? To me, it's like, as a parent, why are you so invested in the sexuality of your kid and not like the safety, the health, the happiness of them? The thought daughter part of the question is rooted in misogyny and sexism that gets you to already think about policing your hypothetical daughter's sexuality don't even exist. Misogyny. Think about who's the first person to pose this question. Would you rather your daughter take a whole bunch of D or your son take a little bit of it? Thot, T-H-O-T, is an acronym that stands for that hoe over there. The term thought itself, some would argue, already incentivizes discrimination against women, which is definition of misogyny, as well as this trivialization of women's autonomy, because how dare you give your body to somebody else? If you do, you're that hoe over there. The question is posed as a lesser of two evils. Would you rather have a son that suck a little thing or a daughter that take a whole lot of it? Meant to give shock value and perpetuate homophobia and misogyny in ways that make it normalized. Heteronormativity is so ingrained in our society that you can be a professional basketball player, I'm talking about making multi-millions of dollars, and still engage in high school-like banter about gay sons and thought daughters. I'm almost positive, too, that Michael Porter Jr., the basketball player in this clip, is probably a PR nightmare for both the Brooklyn Nets and the NBA, because you ain't getting no media training. Bro, you are a goddamn multi-millionaire NBA veteran. You ain't had no media training. As a parent, can you love your child unconditionally? Or is their sexuality or gender performance based on how you love them? Being real, most women that own their sexuality are seen as thoughts. And that's the reason why I'm saying they own autonomy. That man just told the entire Brooklyn Nets base that being a gay man is bad. He just told the entire Brooklyn Nets base that being a woman that owns her sexuality is bad. As a matter of fact, I've seen and heard many times a man being denied and she go from being fine, little fine shit, to being that hoe over there, because she said no. So we see that the term thought has always already been up for negotiation and debate. Also, why do we never pose the question the other way around? Would you rather have a gay daughter or a thought son? Don't work the same way, huh? Because we know that in many different instances, having a gay woman plays into the male gaze that's really sanitized and romanticized and really ain't seen no issue. We also know that having a son that's getting a lot, hey man, he ain't seen it something bad too, because hey, you sowing your oats, you living up to the name. Misogyny, patriarchy, heteronormativity, homophobia, all that shit is up in here. And if you don't know what any of those words mean, I encourage you to go and Google them. Education is elevation, and let's do better, especially us as parents.